Alright peeps, we've got 4 dead beavers to kick off the episode with 5 dead beavers. Old mate just corked it. But enough of that. Welcome back to Leviaville here. We're going to start this episode off by having a bit of what is going on here. Oh no, the beavers, they're revolting. They've tore down the district centre. Whatever shall we do? We can start with putting the path on, if not else, if we've got some unruly beaver somewhere who started a revolution, destroying districts. We're going to have to root them out. Was it ye? Did ye die, little baby beaver? Or was it ye? Did you live just long enough to see your successful revolt? Well, since the revolution in Upper Heights taken over Atlantis, they lost it. United Colonies. You can tell whoever orchestrated this whole revolt is a cool beaver, because they spelled colonies with a cool. But as you can see by the lack of ruddy beaver builders, we're going to have to go through and sort out all these priorities. Now I'm thinking, these small water pumps here, I think I'd rather have those beavers working in large water pumps. Because look, 0.33 hour gets you 5 waters, right? 0.33 hours gets you 1 water. So even if I only have 1 beaver working in a large water pump like this one, it's still more efficient than having small water pumps. So with that logic, I'm going to go pause all the water pumps of the single variety. Now our population went from about 300 in the last episode down to 44 very thirsty beavers in this episode. So we are going to be tightening our manufacturing belts, pausing all 4 these jobs. But don't worry, we still have a lumber mill on the gun here if there's enough beavers gun. I would like to keep up with the wood workshop if we can, and the explosives factory. Wood workshop wise, we need all the treated planks for this. And explosives factory wise, they allow us to detonate some detonates. A little something like this, which allows us to store more water. And for the likes of doing here in the Tatty pit, once that's blown up, we can get another water pumper doing. I'm going to pop a farmhouse down in the middle here, because we already have 1, 2 covering this area. But as you can see by all these tatties here, we could do with a bit of help. We're going to get this efficient farmhouse on carrots, and this one on tatties. Those 2 are on planting, so I'll pop this one on harvesting, and have no prioritised resource, so they'll just rip up what's ready. And looking at this, we don't have any chestnuts, so I want to make sure we're only grilling tatties over here, even though we only have 152 left. Maybe I'll pause that one, pause that grill, bring that aquatic farmhouse down to 1 worker. It would be nice to get the spadadocs planted. And I'll go down to 1 worker over here. Now we don't have any beavers left in District 9 or the Tatty pit, so I'm going to pause all of the district crossings. And that's 21 jobs saved of the high priority variety. Let me go through here and make sure we got no more job leeches. Now it's finally time to resume. And hopefully we don't have an absolute flood of beavers dying of thirst. And immediately we had a beaver die of thirst. Rip Cadevlum. Rip Romided. No, not stop dying of thirst, beavers, please. No. Oh, well, right, we start. Before unpaused, I had 44 beavers. We're doing to 39. Oh, this is terrible. This we're really right. Actually, how are we doing? We've got beavers in this one, this one, this one. We've got beavers up here. We've got beavers in these 2 farmhouses. We even have a beaver in this farmhouse here. I might increase one of these hauling posts to an upper priority of the high variety. There we go, flood it with workers. Hopefully we still have some builders. Yeah, I still want to keep some builders knocking around. Those builders will hopefully get things like the efficient farmhouse built, get some more water pumps built. We're starting to get water flowing out the waterfall if doubt else. Speaking of, let's open this waterfall in the morning. Welcome to the morning. Let's flood down here. I don't actually mean flood, so let's bring it up to 1 now before it floods. We got our little pool gun in the bottom. We're down to 34 beavers. We lost basically 10 beavers in less than 24 hours. But we are slurping up all the water we can. It's getting all pumped up. And we've got the haulers. Or we had the haulers. I suppose that's before all the beavers went ahead and corked it. But plant those carrots, beavers, because we're going to need the food. We're going to need them. I think whoever started this revolution needs to continue uniting all the colonies. Was it you, Bougie? Are you making the UK? No. Was it you, hauler? No, it's a boom. Water pumper. Are you making the UK? Is this all your idea? Maybe a couple of your pals there. Ah, what a lovely little morning we have here. Oh, we got some little tatties getting planted. Who's this? What's going on here? Another district down. It was you. Who? Stop. Who was it? Who was it? I've lost yous. You cheeky beggars. Well, I mean, since we're over here, the Tatty pit does have as its name proclaims, plenty of tatties. You know what, I'm starting to come round to whoever's doing this. I think they've got the colony's best interests in heart. I'm going to get 2 farm hooters doing in the tatty pit running, but have everything else paused. They're going to may as well delete this gate, get a nice little connection on the gun. You know what I've just spied? This little green block here, which would be perfect for a little beehive. With its matching beehive. Look at this beaver. Was it you, Angie? Where have you just came from, actually, Angie? Do you work at the farmhouse? Alright. So you've got an alibi, but is it what a tight? Can your farmer beavers back you up on that one, Angie? Are you the leader of this revolution? Oh, look at that! Teshy! That's the first beaver in a long time. Oh no, Reggie died of old age as well. I was going to say that's the first beaver in a long time that's died of natural causes. We only had 1 beaver. Yes, beavers are being born. Happy days. Oh, look at this new beaver contemplating in the contemplation spot. This wee babby beaver's contemplating whether he's going to be able to grow up or not. Don't worry, babby. You'll grow up. Why, aye, you will. I love how we have 1 log to our name. Just 1. That's all the logs we need. Hang on, why are you yellow? Drying. Why are you drying? Literally though, why are you drying? I don't get it. Why are they drying? None of these are drying. It's the mystery of the drying trees there. Oh, we've got a hungry farmer. Don't worry. All those tatties he plant, we'll get grilling them up and you'll have food in no time. Actually, we've got plenty of food as is. Can get a grilled tatty, mate. You know what? Since those revolting beavers kindly blew up the dynamite here, let me delete these. We'll get some more dynamite on the gun. Just real casually like that. Another triple on there. I didn't even check, but yay, we got into day 3 without a warning. I'm happy with that. That's not always a guarantee. And we've got our aquatic farmer Azra here, just planting away like an absolute legend. The one and only. You know what? All of these are planted. So I'm going to pause these farmhouses here, because we could definitely do with the jobs. You know, I'm just looking here. We've got 1, 2, 3 more large water pumps. We've got these 2. Did I just see a beep? I go in that district crossing. If anything happens to that district crossing, I know who it is. Alright, I saw you. I saw you day at this time. Didn't get lost. You're Sarian. You have successfully dismantled and destroyed the entire districting. Are you happy with yourself? I'm sure you are, aren't you? You're absolutely buzzing. Look at you. You're going to go into the new district. Just to celebrate, you're going to be like, this was once separated from the main district. But now, thanks to me, we are the UK, and we can contemplate on the Clenny Cliff we want. Is that all this Aryan wanted? Just to contemplate in the tatty pit? Sorry, in the new UK. I think it was, you know. I think all the Assyrian ever wanted was just to contemplate in the tatty, in the contemplation ridge there. Well, all I can say is hopefully you are right, Assyrian. Hopefully this was the right call and you've saved the colony from ruin. You rest easy, wee fighter. Let's stop following Assyrian and just watch the rest of these 30-odd beavers run out away. There's honestly not much apart from that kid who's just flying down the road. Oh, I love that. Right, but in all seriousness, do we have any workers? Why don't we have workers here? Alright, we've unlocked this farm. We've unlocked this plantation here, which we should be planting, to be fair. I don't really have a problem with that. We need to chill out with the lumberjack priorities. Definitely don't need 2 foresters. Oh, we've got people at the district crossing. We didn't need that anymore. Get pathed up. That's it. We've got no more district crossings. They've all been either demolished by me or by bloody Yassarian. Now we should have water bumpers gone about in here. Lovely jubbly. And since you now have food and water beavers, would you mind resuming the beaver boom that was happening previously? Because we need to get the population up, probably about 100 or so beavers. You know what, actually, I think this is the perfect time to finally get a bridge over here. We'll delete these temporary warehouses.
You know what?
I was going to delete those, but I'm not, just in case. I'll leave them as an emergency. We're going to give ourselves a little lopsided bridge on the gun instead. Just like that. Or should I? You know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to unlock, for a measly 3.2k science points, the 6x1 suspension bridge. And then once this is blown up here, I'm going to pop a little platform down. The double variety. It's going to be glorious. Oh, we've got a little forester planting the new chestnuts. Hopefully we keep the irrigation around long enough this time, so they even all dry out like last time. Anyway, let's just get to picking up all this rubble that was left behind by Yossarian and his bloody war efforts. I mean, I must admit, from an aerial view here, that is a tight bomb button. It makes a nice picture. Ooh, I see some unexploded dynamite over here. Let's explore it, shall we? Beautiful. And yeah, we're filling up this reservoir lovely on the side. We're getting even more spadanox planted on this side. And I don't think we're slipping up any bad water, are we? No, it's not as high a priority job as good water. Where are we getting these logs from? Oh, we must be picking up rubble, that's right. I'm like, all of the lumberjack flags, I've literally checked them this episode, are high priority, so yeah. All we should have is these lonely farmers here just planting tatties and sunflowers. Oh, thanks for actually being here planting the sunflowers as well. I love it when the beavers work with me. Instead of revolting against me, destroying my districts to create the new UK. Well, they can't take away my little manual floodgate. The only one on the map. That's apparently got a water level behind it that is less than 0.5. Let me enable dev mode so I can do speed 4 and 0 at the same time and do an overnight fail. Oh shit, we're flooding up to 1. Yeah, that was a bad idea, wasn't it? Speed 4 and flooding. Yeah, I'll catch you in the morning when I've learned from my mistake. Oh, I got speed 4 mornings. Yeah, no, the bad tide has spent me way in a disaster. Actually, I don't know why I'm worried about the bad tide. I do know why I'm worried about the bad tide, because it could be 30 days. I was going to say I'm not worried about the bad tide because I have my bad tide solutions bloody sorted. But still, a 30-day bad tide wouldn't be great after my 28-day drought that wiped out 80% of my population. At least we got the happy beaver under the bridge there behind the stairs. Oh, and the kit running hour. Oh, a bit thirsty. Where you going, mate? Let's follow you for a journey, see where you're off to. I'll just pan around so we can see this wonderful housing estate that nobody's living in because it's mostly paused. Well, actually, this kit's living in it. Oh, you just going to chill on the rooftop terrace. Kit, mate, this last episode, this whole estate was hustling and bustling. It was wonderful. You just get yourself some grilled tatties, did you? I saw you, you cheeky little beggar. Oh, he's too fast, I can't catch him. We're up to 5 bends now, so our beavers are at least happy enough to get it on in the triple lodges. Vubble here, he's not getting it on with nobody. He's big chilling in the mini lodge. I think I'm going to fly through the next day when speed 30. We just have to let the beavers live their lives. It's all we can do for them. And then just before the sun rises, we can unpause this little farmhouse here, because if we have a little zoom, we can see that the carrots have come in and they'll be welcomed by our beaver colony here. That's right. Colony. There's only one now. So we need 97 babbies to be born and grow up to be grafters before we can even start thinking about whatever we want to do next. I think this episode might be a bit speed 4 heavy. Oh, we've got the bloody... We've got the farmers from our... Oh, no, we don't. Does that mean we've got... Hang on. Where are you from? You're paused. Did I never pause these guys? What did I pause? I didn't pause the construction on this or something daft, did I? No. What? Whatever. In 0.8 days, it's going to be many jobs are going to get paused anyway. Speaking of, let me remove the automations on these bad lads. Now, with 0.7 days, I'm going to start thinking about water levels. So let me reduce this floodgate. Get it up. Oh, damn it. I right-clicked. Pause and... click the floodgate as difficult to click, put it up to 1. That's that all maximum leveled. Let's put this floodgate up to 3. We're going to put these floodgates down here up to 2. And then once we get down to 0.5, all this starts flooding, which it's actually flooding. Perfect. We're going to bring this floodgate up to 3. Because last drought, the big 28 day, we only managed to secure 2.5 blocks nigh the end of it. And let me click these floodgates up here so I can raise them up once we start flooding, which is about now. And there we go, half the day and we're flooding everywhere. I truly don't see like what the crack was. Why didn't we have 3 blocks by the time the drought hit last time? Now I've already put this floodgate in the front up to 3, but you'll see when the tide changes, I've got some automations on the side that gets the bad water just lovely pushing out the side where it belongs. Not bothering our beaver colony in the slightest. Now, how bad's this? 9.9! Boom! Straight through like nout's a matter. I tell you what, the game must have felt sorry for us after the last 28-day drought. So we're going to have a lot more beavers doing things. Aye, there we go. We should be pumping bad water. We should be making dynamite. Let's maximum prioritise this bad lad here. And then we can get the bridge built. And then, yeah, beavers for the rest of it. Just build it as you were. Now, one thing I forgot to do in the last episode.
I believe, is it science? No. Power? No.
If we go to water, I forgot to pop a bad water rig in, yeah. That needs to be facing that way. And plopped in just like that. I wasn't sure I was going to be a made to place because I had the whole side platforms and everything on here, but nah, it's all G. And we've got a full 9 beavers in here. What about if we bring it down to medium priority? 0 beavers. I think that's fine. I mainly just wanted the haulers so we could move water about, that's it. Let's have a look. What are beavers doing? Oh, you're doing a bit of dynamite action. Are you going to place that bit of dynamite that I'm maximum priorityed? Let's have a bloody gander, eh? Doesn't look like it. It looks like you can't do it to the tatty pit. Oh, that's right. There's a few dynamites doing here that are maximum priorityed. Like that one I was showing you earlier. And across here so we can get finished with that. Let me reduce the priority of these ones. And that way hopefully we can concentrate on getting this one in. And you know what? As the sun sets, I'm going to press V, Control H, and the number 4. And I'll see you peeps when this bad tide's over. Am I being penisy? Or am I being confident? Are they even different things? Find out in 9 days' time. Here we are. A brand new season. Cycle 20. We're doing alright. We're only up to 6 babbies, but 30, I was going to say 36 adults, but no. Bonu died, and Zulak died of old age. Which isn't too bad, is it? Do we have unpaused water pumpers doing here? Did I never pause these? Okay, whatever. Oh, they're on automation, so they all unpause themselves. I'm going to pause these again down here, just because they're quite far away from the district centre. I have upped these to 3 workers in the efficient farmhouses. And let's see, do we have all these main ones with workers? We do not. We pause these 3. Now we should. 1, 2, and 3. I do have some lumberjack flags on maximum priority. Oh, they're not even all fully stocked either. Let's pause the Tatty Pit tree production. That should be 2 more jobs, which should fill up this. And I'll be happy with that. As you can see, we didn't use much water over those 10 days. Because we got a small population, we can get away with single 1,000-figure digit waters. I tell you what, do we have this? No, we do not. Okay. I saw that there's dynamite stored here, so I was like, oh, we must have this dynamite in. No, we do not. Why would we? Do we even have any builders? Exactly. You know what, actually, let me pause these 3 jobs, aka the lumber production over here. And then I'll resume this large water pump up here, which should get some jobs. Why didn't you get any jobs? I just paused 3. Oh, well, I'm sure they're going to use somewhere else. I'll trust in that. I just thought I'd hover over the old Tatty Pit here. See if we could catch some beavers contemplating on Contemplation Ridge. There was also some beavers chilling on the rooftop terrace and all. And now we'll have the beavers running under the hooses. I tell you what, when this is all fully stocked and gone, it's going to be wild. You know, I've just been contemplating here. And I think I'm going to dedicate this episode to finishing off some of these 151 constructions that we have on the gun. Well, it did snap me to a bad example. We probably won't get the terrain blocks finished. But you know, let's get a lot of this dynamite finished here. I'll try and get a lot of this done and all. But most importantly, I want to get the construction like these big tanks done. That way we can try and avoid the same situation as last time happening. And as well, it's been a long time coming, but we need to sort this out. If I can get all of these levies in, and somehow these bad water rigs, that's not a promise for this episode. The levies I would like to get in this episode, the extra dynamite factories, that'll help us out heaps. Probably not over here, but we'll see. We'll see. I definitely want to get some of these random building projects here away from being mere grey hallucinations into reality, like these bad lads are. Look at the beavers that owled up a height. Just big chillin' picking up their tatties like a couple of legends. Oh, and there's a beaver ready to plant it and all as soon as it's picked up. The different mess about over here and owled up a height, aka the Upper United Colony. Now we can't start talking like that. Usarian will have something to say. Oh no! Usarian! Usarian said bye and died of old age. There'll be some colonels very happy about that. But I'm not. What will happen to the United Colonies? Will it collapse without Usarian? I don't think so. I believe these beavers here, they can fend for themselves. They can unite together without Usarian's leadership. Now to honour Usarian's memory, we are going to gladly spend 3,000 science points and pop down 1, 2, 3, and 4 braziers of bonding around the map to represent the 4 colonies that were united to form the United Colonies. Now we are going to have to actually remember Usarian and build these in a future episode because I think this is the only one we can reach. No, we can't because we've got to stay there. But we place these up a height on 4 pillars around the map so that our colony's overwatched in all directions, protected by the brazier of brethrens. Is it actually called the Brazier Brethrens? I forgot it already. Brazier Bonding. Bonding Brethrens is what they are. Tell you what, the beavers are doing canny like. And it's day 5 with knee warning. We're getting this slope up all of whatever we could possibly want. Again, this would have came in handy before the 28-day drought. I think we only had a 3 days before we had the warning. Have we got this dynamite in yet? No, because we don't have any builders, that's right. And I'm going to stick with no builders during temperate seasons for now until we get our population up. So let me meet you when we have a time change. Maybe it happens today. Yes, it does. Drought approaching. I was hoping I could do that because then I don't have to speed it up and post. Well, let me catch you in probably about 2.3, 2.4 days there or thereabouts. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right, so we should be coming up to about 0.5 days now. There we're gone. Back to speed 2. We're going to go up to 2. Up to 2. Bring you down to 0. Let's actually check for flooding over here. Yeah, we got plenty of time to go there. Are we genuinely flooding over here or are we just pretending? See, we're just pretending. But I think now we are actually flooding over here. So 0.3 days, you go up to 3. You can go up to 3 as well. And then over here, oh, just flooding, okay. You can go up to 1. And now we just see if the next 0.3 days we actually grow any water.
Wow, okay. Yeah, because water grows. We all know that.
No, you see, if I wait until 0.3 days, we end up with this bloody half a block here with no water in it. Oh, we got a proper drought again. Halfway game, back up to the 20-day droughts. Right, we should be alright again. Fairly small beaver count here. We should be alright when it comes to this 22-day drought, even with no water pumpers unpaused. But what we do have is some builders. And you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to unpause the lumber industry all across the United K. Ooh, would you look at this? We have a little dynamite in the detonate forest. Let's watch this kaboom. Oh, kaboom in the woods.
Well, that allows us to cop another bad water.
That allows us to pop another large water pump on there. And I'm feeling confident again to whip out speed 4 and make it in about 10 days-ish. We'll see what our beaver builders have accomplished in that time. Good morning, beavers. We've got about 12 days left of this drought. And we've got 2 people are now today in range. Ooh, that means our population's coming up, doesn't it, if we're flooding these random little jobs? Does that mean we've got extra beaver builders? It does, it does. You can get upped in priority and all, mate. I like the idea of having all 3 of these on high priority. Now that we've got some beavers back, we're up to 53 with 13 kits. Now we're doing over here, because this is a maximum priority build. We're doing alright. Look, we've got the side of the little levee in. Oh, we've actually got the whole platforms in. So we should be... Oh, we've almost got the explosives factory in. Oh, once this explosives factory in, it's gonna be a game changer. We're out of planks. Let's unpause these 2 bad lads here. And that should help the gears get planked out into this explosives factory here. You know what? Let's just go for just a wee speed 4 until the explosives factory's built, if you know what I mean. Which you probably should, because pretty plain English, unless I'm speaking really fast and you've got to say what you know what I mean. Anyway, enjoy the explosives factory being built. Anyhow, we got the explosives factory in. We even have a beaver grafting there now. Get that bad water in. Speaking of, we're pumping the bad water. Yes, we are. Happy days. We even have one little bit of storage for it there. Alright, so if they're doing and have done maximum priority stuff, maybe they've got this little bit of time. They do. Detonate! Double platform. And a path. And beavers. Build that with a quickness. Actually, now let's realise this is an important bit of dynamite, this. Detonate that. Get a double platform on there. And then we should be able to pop a large water pump. It's just there. And then one there when I... Yeah. Oh, this one's in. Detonate. Delete E. Probably delete E now. Pop E in there. E in there. And I just had the path in the wrong place. Which unfortunately makes sense for me. No more tatties there. But you can plant tatties there instead. Now what I noticed overnight. The spadder docks are growing. And no one's picking them up. So I think we need to unpause this grill. Make sure it's got plenty of logs. And also up that aquatic farmhouse so it can pick up the spadder docks. You know what? Get these batteries in with a quickness. I'll hand that storage in with a quickness and all. Oh, you know what I bloody caught yesterday editing? Oh no! It's gone out! The water's gone down rather. Which does dry out all of these seeds. But anywho, you know what I noticed in editing? There's actually no reason for me to wait to pop this last water pump in. Do a quick one of them. And then I can still place that there. And it'll just be set to 0 height until that dynamite's exploded. Which I'll have at maximum priority. Well, that's one of the updates of Update 5, that. Nice little quality of life update. That also means I can do the same over here. I forgot the whole reason I couldn't do it over here is because I was waiting for Dynamite to explode to put platforms doing. Completely different reason to why there wasn't already 2 here. Right, I want to start getting these levies and bad water rigs in. So I've upped the priority of them. But once this explosives factory is built, which won't be too long, we're not going to be able to access it. So let me get out our handy dandy small warehouses. Pop 3 lots on there like that. Pop 1 on there like that. And that actually conveniently lets me path this up. I was planning on coming around on this side, but there we are. Path on both sides. And I believe the rest of this can all be reached via those methods. And I would delete this, but I have a feeling the bad water straw here, it's not going to be under the bad water for very much longer. And this will come in very handy. Actually, I'm going to pause this explosives factory so we can get these levies in. And you know what? Let's stop building our path out this way. So we know we're going to start with a stair. So 2 blocks out is going to be 1 platform high with a stair. So that looks like a 2 blocker. So I need to get a double dynamite on there, a single dynamite on there, and I'll relocate the path around there. And beavers, get that built with a quickness. Thank you very much, Lee. The morning rises. Welcome to a new cycle. Oh, look at that. We didn't even have the bad water pump running when it actually went and drained. Oh, actually, we might have, but we've just unpaused all of the water pumpers. Speaking of, have we actually got all the water pumpers running? Oh, and this bonus one over here, maybe? Maybe? Yes. Oh, and we've still got some workers. Oh, we're getting the population back up like nouts, man, I know. We still have 85 vacancies though, since Usarian went on an absolute rampage destroying every single one of the district crossings that he come across. But it was all in the name of unification in the UK, so that's okay. New path connected. Get paused, mate. I'd rather he's not be working, but he's been so far away. Oh, this path's in the wrong place. Okay, beavers. No planty crops there, but you can plant tatties there instead. Let me unpause this explosives factory now that this bit of the levy's in. You know what, before we forget, we do need to double detonate that one with the quickness. I'm just going to watch this on speed 4 here. Just let the beavers build the levy. Let the water flow through for a bit. And I'm quite happy with how the colony's actually recovering. But obviously we're coming back strong. This is a big recovery episode. We'll be back in the normal swing of things next week. But for now, I'm just scared that there's going to be a warning. Oh, yay, we got day 3 without a warning. Oh, look, we're starting to get the levy in. You can see the bad water's having to flow around to actually get out and everything now. Well, not that it's getting out yet, because I don't think it's at that level. Put back on. Are we going to get a warning? Yay, bad tide warning. I love bad tide. Bad tide, my favourite tide. Well, I prefer good tide, aka normal tide, but bad tide fun as well, you know. Bad tide's fun as well. Let me meet you in about 2 days and we'll sort out the water level. It's been about 2 days and I've had some things. One of the things is I forgot to mark all of these warehouses as empty. So let me quickly do that. One of the other things I was thinking about is we're basically full on tatty storage here. Even over here in the tatty pit where we got 3 warehouses for tatties, we're still basically filled 2 of them up. So I think as part of the heritage of this tatty pit here, we're going to make this island tatty storage. Let's start with getting a bridge over here. If we spin the camera round, we had a district centre here. Rip the Tatty Pit district. But we are going to be 1 level lower than we are here. So if we get some platforms out, so we're going to have a platform coming out so we can have stairs down over to this little patch of green land here. And then to get out to the Tatty Storage Island, we're going to get a bridge and plop it on just like that. And beavers, if you wouldn't mind, getting the rune today in that somewhat sharpish. But for now, I've got to quickly sort out the water. 0.5, get up to 2, get up to 2, yee. Oh, I've let you go and dry this whole time. Anyway, get down to 0 so you can fill up our there. You, up to 3. And I'm going to assume that it's flooding down here, so up to 3. I'm going to try and get as close to the top here as possible. I want to proper rim it. Get a proper solid rim job in there. Speaking of rim jobs, how we doing over here? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. I was panicking for a moment there because the rim often guns out of the top here. But I think that was a pretty spot on little stop, that, to be honest. I don't think I could have done it much better. Because the only reason it flooded is because it was, well, flooding. Speaking of, how's a rim job over here? Oh, that looks like a professional rimmy to me. You know, are we flowing backwards here? Let's do a quick view. No, we can't. We can't possibly be flowing backwards because water doesn't come out behind the water sources. And the water sources are blocked on either side here at level 3, so no, we're not flowing backwards. We just got the diminishing water sources. Let us abate the flooding and see what kind of bad tide we got. A 13 deer. Proper naughty matter touch. But the reason I was saying I didn't mind a bad tide is because it means this water level is going to stay nice and high. So I can delete that. Ooh, pause. If I don't pause, beavers might come down and grab this rubble here, which I don't want them to do. I want to delete that stair, delete the path, delete that stair. And I'm going to go on a bit of a mission here with these storage boxes. I'm going to try and get all the rubble to climb the hill and get onto the path. Or at least somewhere where it can be picked up. Which I don't believe it did. Unless this can somehow be picked up. How can you be picked up, man? You can't, can you? You're just fibbing. How can you be picked up? No, seriously, is there a way it could be picked up? Because there shouldn't be. I am wholly unsure about how that can get picked up, but I'm not going to argue with them. Honestly, I'm not. What I am going to do is start building up this levee here. All the way until that one. Oh, yes. The beavers got these 2 detonates in and all. Let's do that. Right now. I was going to say they've probably got these 3 in and all. Here's a unique boom angle for you. Look at that ripple. Hopefully it didn't splash any beavers' toes. If it was, it would have splashed your toes and you're not ill, so I'm happy with that. Can you reach that, beavers? They're still saying they can reach it, like, so... You know what? Go ahead and reach it. They can't possibly go underwater, though, from here, can they? No, there's no stairs down. There's no way for the beavers to get underwater here and get contaminated. I just don't see how they can pick that up, but not plant that. Like, how? Did you just pick something? No, you're bad water. You went from there. Oh, you know what else we need to do over here? I had this thought a little while ago and never did anything with it. But if we turn this into scrap metal storage, delete that scrap metal storage, and I'll give you the little overhead here, because I'm going to need to delete some of this here at some point in the future, for reasons that you don't have to worry about. We'll get there when we get there. So I'm going to replace that little path over to the bad water section here, into this little path here. And once this is all in, I'll delete that stair and replace it with a path. And once again, build up with the quickness, beavers! Let me meet you in the daytime, and we'll build the Tatty Storage Island. Welcome to the daytime. It is time to build this beaut of a little area. I think that makes a tidy little warehouse island. We just need to build a staircase up to these other 2 floors now. So let's do that. And there we have it. A nice tidy little staircase that I can repeat and repeat and repeat. I'm happy with that. Now that is not one of the things I plan on building this episode. I love how I was like, yes, let's build all of the things this episode. And then I went ahead and built like a million other things. We started with 150 construction lax materials. We've built all of this around here in the Owled Upper Height district. And now we have 160 construction lax materials. Speaking of this section over here, are you getting anywhere building these yet? Not quite yet. I know you can reach, but you just aren't getting around to it. I think that's because I had like everything maximum priority. Should I calm down on the maximum priority? Oh no, this needs to be maximum priority. Maybe I should calm down on the maximum priority stuff. I've calmed down on the maximum priority jobbies that we've got knocking about. So obviously we want to get the bridge over there, that's maximum priority. We want to get a bit of decent water storage over here, so that's maximum priority. This big fancy bridge needs to be maximum priority, so we can replant these poor berries over here. And then we've got this little bridge over, and the rest of the levees here. So this should all get built pretty sharpish. Oh look, we've been getting some stuff in here and all. Oh, and before the sun sets, can I quickly build this? Get a stair in there, and a stair in there? Why, aye. But I don't want to actually build that one yet. Now before the sun sets again, I need to put some bloody levees in here. I was just leaving it all open, it was never gonna drain. And you know what? I think we can spend the next 8.3 days getting these levees built. And maybe even a bridge or 2. Keep your peepers peeped for maybe a bridge or 2, maybe? I just unpaused the centrifuge because I realised I've had it paused this whole time, which is why there's no big dynamite booms happening. Fingers crossed that changes now. I tell you what, during this little speedy up time here, I want to shout out the Lemon Canyoneers season. That's premiering on Tuesdays, if you missed the post and unsubscribed. And by the way, if you're unsubscribed, subscribe, because on YouTube, I've got like over 3,000 watch hours and like 200 odd subscribers. That ratio's off on my channel. But I am absolutely loving the fact that we're getting the beavers back. We're actually building some crap. Oh, and when you look at that, we're back to bloody cycle 22, big temperate season. All of these will have native beavers in them. Oh, they do, because we're actually up to beaver population. Ludicrous! How do we get on with our levies? I can see this looks like it's in. Are you a beaver builder about to start building this one out here? Why, aye. Actually, this one's already somewhat in, isn't it? Yeah, so we're getting these in. The one over here. Perfect. We just need to pause that and that'll be fine. Looking at our production here, I think we're about even. We're not really using more than we need on anything. Apart from treated planks, for some reason, there's treated planks just getting left up for nowhere. Did we get the bridge in? It did, we're shite. Not too bad, though, only 40 metal blocks off. Are we still making metal blocks? I haven't left that paused, have I? No, we're still schmelting away, that's good. Tell you what I might do, because honestly, we probably don't need 3 explosives factories. I'm going to delete this one. Say, pick all of that up, beavers, and replace it with a smelter. Now, beavers, do you mind building that small tank, please, so we can actually store some bloody extra from the centrifuge? Oh, we're doing an inaugural flood up here while we get used to the water, and we're flooding doing, yeah, now while we get used to the water. I mean, look at this, big floods left, right and centre, but the flood goes away, you know, you don't have to worry about it. There we're gone, we're back to normal. Less than a day and it's all sorted. Well, mostly sorted anyway. Now, I was just about to mark these for demolition, but I remembered I have 2 farmhouses that are paused, so get unpaused. You know what, unpause these bloody grills. Oh, you know what we'll probably be able to do now? Let's see how we're looking. Chestnut storage? We don't have any, okay. I was going to say we could probably switch this grill back to chestnuts, but I don't think we're really getting anywhere. Yeah, we got chestnuts there. Are you full on storage or something? Why? I'm sure there's chestnut storage in here. It's full. Oh, it's that icon there. I completely missed it. Yes. So, I'm pretty sure we're going to be full on chestnut storage. I've just paused the game because I just saw something. You know, instead of changing this one, let me change this one that's paused. How about the chestnuts? Unpause it. And I just saw that these 2 have gotten out of D, so get deleted 1 and 2. And pick that scrap up when you get run to with beavers. And that leaves us with a lovely empty little flat bit of land here to do something with. Maybe, down the line, maybe. Hang on, were the beavers building this? During that montage. If there were, I completely missed it, like. I did not see any of that build. But I'm pretty sure these stairs and this floating little platform here wasn't built. This platform does connect onto something, though. There, you see? Doesn't it? Yeah, it connects onto this floating platform here, which connects onto this floating platform, which if we go around the side, it connects into the wall there, just like that. Oh, look, we got our little green goop in. It's green and it's goopy, and the beavers love it. Anyway, the reason I came over here is I want to do this. Oh, I got a little bit injured, beavers! I hope that's not too sickening. I think it looks fun. It's definitely fun to do, so I'm going to do it. Beaver, you are choosing to build that way where you can potentially get stranded. You absolute legend. But I think that means... what on earth did you just come over here? Start finishing it and not finish finishing it, you absolute bell. Can I have a builder beaver please come over here and finish this levy? Because your lazy beaver builder friend didn't finish it. Thank you. Thank you, Zalish. Thank you. Are we getting any dynamite in our here? No, we're not. Any dynamite in anywhere? I'll take that as a no. No dynamite for us. Beavers, are you still not picked up these bloody tatties here? These are just too busy. Do you know what? I should probably set...
Oh yeah, you're harvesting. You're planting. You're planting. You're harvesting.
Yeah, I was going to say I may as well set 2 of these to harvesting, 2 of them to planting, but it's already done like that anyway. Look at all the beavers. That kit must be running for its life. You got all the beavers hauling the water from the water pump being like, get out of the way, kid. I need to put the water in the tank so I can run back and pump some more water. Oh, that was a proper knee breath left water, that like. I got to chill out with the big long sentences. They're not for me. Ooh, what is for me is waiting for these last 4 blocks to get put in over here. That is something I would gladly sit and watch. Oh, the beavers got it in. Just as the sun rose. We can start getting these berries back. Getting them back planted and then back picked. Now what I might do now, get a quick steer on there because that is the plan after all. And then we should start planting some blueberries up here as well. You know what? I wonder. No, it's not. I was going to say I wonder if it's worth putting a stair there so that we can plant berries up there, but they can't even see the berries back there. Never mind the berries up here. Oh, we got a drought approaching. In 3 days? I was just having a look at this old... I was going to come on and say I was just having a look at the amount of occupied beds and vacancies and jobs and everything. And I think we still might have a few too many beds for the amount of jobs that we need. I think we have now the amount of filled beds. So I should be able to pause like 40 of these bloody hooses and be big fine. So if I pause this, does that say there's less free beds? No. I'm just going to pause all these that are disconnected for now. Make sure they don't count. And I'm thinking I'll pause this triple lodge here and we'll leave that amount of beds. We need plenty of babbies to replace all the adult workers when that happens. I want to get this little bit here done. Ideally before the drought hits. So let's see about getting those in. And in the meantime, I'm going to set all of these to be tatties. And there we have it. Look at all of that tatty storage right there. When it gets built anyway. Speaking of, actually let's turn this off. Are we getting anywhere with this bridge? Oh, we are. We only got one more metal block. Well, let's go ahead and consider the which. And oh, it's getting the metal block. I didn't even have to D-speed for. Now we can get to building this nonsense. I mean, this masterpiece here. Eventually. Because it's only medium priority. How would they know here? Oh, we got the smelter in. We're getting the bonus metal blocks. That is fantastic. And since I ticked that prioritised by haulers, we should now be cracking along getting the scrap metal in there. Because we have plenty of scrap metal. It's entirely full. That's how much scrap metal we got. And actually, if we've got 23 vacancies, that means we should have plenty of haulers. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 full. Whoa, what happened here? Whoa, no. Oh, you just haven't picked these up. I was flabbergasted for a second there. I was like, why did you plant on the path line? But no, they just haven't picked these ones up yet. I'm not a fan of this path, just snaking for no reason. No tatties there, but tatties there. Oh, 0.3 days. You all the way up. You all the way up. You all the way up. And you all the way up. Go. You temporarily come down just a little bit. Just flood this just a little bit, not much, just a wee bit. I'd say that'll do. And then, honestly, we probably won't flood. Because the fact it's 0.3 days and it's diminished water flow from the water sources during the last couple of days. So how long is this old drought going to be? It's going to be a big old 23 deer. That's not too bad, that. We'll breeze through that. We've got nigh on 10k water. We've got a very nice amount of food there. Don't worry, I'm not blocking anything. I was just flapping there. We got 12 beavers without a day, but that's due to the year-old pausing of the water pumps. May as well unpause all of these inventors. And if we've got beavers sitting around day and night, they may as well be builders. Help with our million billion building projects that we have on the gun. Speaking of, let's do another little building project. Well, what do you think of my new little extension to the storage area here? I think it looks canny. We might even be getting a bit more hectic soon. But for now, I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, we even got these tatties picked on here. That's what having all these fancier fishing farm houses does for you. It means you can actually pick up the food that you plant. Oh, speaking of, I was going to say we must have this one in. And that'll be helping, but not enough. As it would be... Can I squeeze one in over the water here somewhere? Let's have a look. A fishing farmhouse. I could. I just have to move 2 of these back. Which is fine. I'll do that. I want it to be central, so we say here. Yeah, we'll do this one, yeah. Delete you two. Lopping a fish in the farmhouse doing there. With a maximum priority, please, of the picking up variety. And then all I have to do is hurry up and blow these dynamites up, so I can relocate these buildings. Can I relocate it now? I can. Not too shabby. I've just had an idea. Monuments. Farming monument. Yes, it's happening. We're going to have the big farmers monument section there. And you know what? For a bit of ambience behind the statues, I'm going to put a little bit of lighting down. At least behind 2 of them. No, I'm actually going to go ahead and... Oh yeah, that's right. I'm waiting for this to get blown up first. And then I can go ahead, pop something there. And I'll pop a lantern here, hanging over the bridge. It'll be cool and it'll give that ambience we're talking about. So let's do a little bit of decorating. If we get a lantern here, I want to get beaver statues in between all the farmer statues. I want to pop a hedge in front of them. And then for these ones, I want to pop a mad little scarecrow on. Isn't that a happy little area right there? Let's get all of these up in priority. Actually, I do need to genuinely build this lamp and this lamp first. And that section with the beaver on first as well. And then we'll build that afterwards. Oh, we even got a bit of dynamite in our here. The beavers aren't messing about in the slightest, are they? Tell you what, let's pitch up in the pine forest where we can see these detonates getting planted. And once they're in, which I think they might actually be in already. All but one. There's one little flag that needs to get planted. Go on, plant it please. Plant that flag, beavers. There it is. Now, let's watch the detonator explode from the safety of our pine forest. Now that that's all in, let me pop this path round the back and connect it up so we can get those double water pumpers on the can. Oh, look, we even got the beaver statue on there. Are we close to getting this one done? Why, I've only got a couple of logs left. Let's watch all these logs get plopped in. Neat time it all. Look at that. We even got the lanterns just switching on. Beautiful. You know what I spied as well while I was in that view? We've still got a warehouse bridge. We need to sort that out. But I do like the fact that the beavers go underwater here. I'd be remiss to replace the bridge. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to meet you in the daytime is what I'm going to do. So now we're in the daytime. I can show you my little plan. I want to pop a side platform off there. One off there. And I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do in the middle yet. Maybe just a platform? Or is that? Yeah, go on. I'll just go platform. Oh, no. What I can do, I can use these ones here. These side platform middle pieces. And see about getting one of those. Just on the side like that? Or do I prefer platform? I think I prefer platform. Beavers, build up with a quickness. There we go. As night falls, the beavers have got this lovely little platform bridge in. They didn't mess about at all, did they? Just one day. Cheeky little staircase, didn't they? And did we line it up? Why, aye, we did. Oh, my little plan over here worked. Let me delete these and these. And pick those up, please, beavers. With a quickness. And then once this drought hits, we'll be able to explode this mad little bit of dynamite here. Did I say once the drought hits? I meant once the drought ends. Oh, the beavers are building away, getting the platforms in for this big old water slurpage situation. Oh, beavers have got some dynamite in. Quick detonate as well as round the corner. And apparently it's not connected, but detonate! Does it have this one in? Oh, it does! Detonate! And now when this big old water pumps in, it can slurp doing at least 2 blocks. I'll tell you what, the beavers seem to be doing a canny job building this platform. Why don't we speed forward and let them get on with it? Tell you what though, we've done a really good job this episode, haven't we? It like coming back. You know, we've fully repopulated our beaver settlement here. Now I've got to give props to Yossarian. I think their revolution really did save the colony. I don't think without being united, this beaver colony would have been able to see through and rebuild as efficiently and wonderfully as they have. I tell you what, that tapper shack looks like it's got a robot in it, doesn't it? At night time. It's just the reflection of the sun at night. It's just the reflection of the moon. And let me know if you're enjoying these longer sped up sections or not. I can do them either way. I can either cut them out completely or we can have this little sped up section. I tend to like how they look, but I'm not the one I'm trying to appeal to, am I? Oh, looks like we've got all the platforms in anyway. Why, I would do. We've still got 13 days left of this little drought. Oh, we got these in. Can I reach that? We can't reach that. Oh, that is terrible. Detonate that. Why can't we reach that? Oh, builders can't get to there. Same with that. Okay, beavers, do not plant any more crops there. I'm going to put a path there and that'll let beavers get down to here. And then that should let beavers place those 2 bad lad dynamites. But in the time being, plant some crops there, please, beavers. Tell you what, I'm really enjoying how this little hillside with the crops on's coming along. Oh, look at this. Bit of dynamite. Detonate. Do we have this bit of dynamite in? We certainly do. We can detonate that. Detonate! But not that one, though. Not until the drought's over. I'm going to do something crazy and impulsive. I'm going to delete this path. Beavers, get back to the UK here. So I'm about to demolish this staircase. Oh, I'm actually going to fully... Oh, this is going to be a nightmare to rebuild. I'm going to have to unpause all 4 of these to make sure we have plenty of planks for this. Do we have all of the beavers down? Come on, beavers, hurry up and get down. Now what I'm going to do is delete this entire thing here. Replace it with detonate dynamite. Replace it with detonate dynamite. I keep saying detonate when I want to say dynamite. Look, most of the time I'm not doing that on purpose, I swear. It's as embarrassing as that may be to admit. I don't have any stranded beavers, do I? No, lovely. Building is flooded. Alright, yeah, no, that's fine. They're meant to be flooded. Speaking, oh, look at all of this dynamite in need of detonation. Let's help it detonate, shall we? See how much the water level dropped there. There's a lot of dynamite being exploded. Oh, that wasn't even everything either. And I get these dynamites in, beavers. I know you can. You've got them there. There we go. Now we blow this up. And it's also going to blow up that bit that I didn't want to blow up as well. We're not going to worry about that just yet. What we're going to do is rebuild the staircase as it was. Oh, I just realised I need metal blocks. Hang on, do we have metal blocks? We have 6 metal blocks. Is that enough? No, I need 8. 12. I need 12 metal blocks. Got 6 there. I was looking for things to delete. This has only got 1 metal block in it. What about these? Well, these aren't built yet. Since I'm going to have to delete this anyway, like genuinely I am. Look, I'll detonate this and delete this at the same time. Big boom booms. Because this is getting plopped here anyway. Beavers, pick up those metal blocks that are doing on the ground here. As well as these metal blocks here that I need to high prioritise. And rebuild that whole staircase, please. Place the floating stair and I need to faff about. Oh my god, right. See you later, floating path. That's my bad. Alright, so once this is built, it'll all be reconnected again. Happy days. And I think I've got everything. We've got log production down here. We've got plank production down here. We've got enough metal blocks lying on the ground to build these reinforced platforms here. Now, the reason I blew all of that up was so I could pop some platforms on here. A little bit like that. Plop an aquatic farmhouse underneath there with the stair gun doing there. And after dynamiting these 2 squares here, we can pop some more stairs on and connect this little aquatic farmhouse. And another thing we're going to do, get a stream gauge, chuck it there, and then I can come into this floodgate here, get advanced, attach a stream gauge. Will it let me attach the one that's not built yet? No, it won't. Okay. When this is built, I'll be able to go and attach a stream gauge and actually automate this floodgate here. But I'll have to show you that in the next episode, because I am officially 5 minutes over my hard cut-off limit for time and recording. My only saving grace is that a lot of this recording's been at speed 4 and therefore sped up. So hopefully this video doesn't end up being over an hour long. And I'm going to go ahead and leave you with this speed 4, speedy up, speeding, building the staircase. And don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and all that stuff. Hey, make sure you do like, comment and subscribe. All of them. And if you dislike, make sure you comment and tell me why as well. That's the most important part. How am I going to understand how much you truly dislike the video if you don't comment and let me know why? You know what I mean? Anyway, the beavers are finished. I'll catch you next week. See you later, peeps. Bye!